Good day to you. My name is the Pea Super. Some people call me London Ivy or London Particular, but Pea Super is the name that's stuck. Apparently it's because I look like a pea soup. A tad rude if you ask me. I was created from fumes of fossil fuels like coal, oil and gas mixing with the city fog. I've been ruining this planet for years and I've been made out to be a villain. But it's not my fault.
I am humanity's creation, born from a complete disregard for the environment. Through coal burning and waste dumping, pollution has ruined our planet and is only getting worse. Let's step back in time all the way to the Victorian era to see how it all began.
During the peak of the Industrial Revolution in the 1800s, England's production lines skyrocketed thanks to the advance in machines and chemicals. It was also a time when the smoke billowing out from factories and houses ruled the skies.
In order to have light, heat, food and hot water, people needed fires in their homes. To light these fires, people mostly used coal as it was cheap. But it caused a lot of mess, and not to mention smoke. But what was a home without a fire? After all, the fireplace provided warmth, comfort, and a place for the family to gather.
All this pollution caused fogs so big that to Londoners, the world seemed as if a dark filter had been placed over it. Not only did smog blacken the city, but it caused accidents and an increase in crime and disease. People found it more difficult to breathe, and the bad air made people weaker and sicker. Excuse me.
The Victorian writer Charles Dickens captured just how filthy England was in his books, writing about polluted rivers and thick smog plaguing the cities. He spoke out about social issues like poverty and pollution, and even published an article on the dangers of burning coal.
In his novels, filthy London was at the forefront and fog became a frightening thing. In Hard Times, Dickens described the smoke coming out of the chimneys like a serpent above the city that never uncoiled. Even the rivers were dirtied by the factory running purple with ill-smelling dye. And to think the vile Victorians drank from these.
Pollution was causing havoc during Dickens' lifetime, but today we face far greater dangers than just pea-coloured fog. Weather conditions are growing more extreme. The planet's temperature is warming, and the sea level is rising. Life on Earth is on the brink of extinction.
But there are changes you could make to help save our planet. Release your inner Dickens and write to your MP to make sure they're actively championing a cleaner and greener future.
Or perhaps you could take action. Reduce your meat intake. Turn off lights and electrics when they're not in use. Take public transport when you can, and help create homes for insects and wildlife so they can thrive.
Dear me, I've got myself all worked up and now my tummy's rumbling. Pea soup, anyone?